Okay, here we are cranked up a Gatecrash 8.4 draft. It's a release event. Let me just clean the screen up for everybody. Get the card window popped out in case people don't have a great understanding what the cards are. Okay, so with this first pack, the time's kind of ticking down a little bit here, but we don't really have much going on. We got a Simic card, Gruul card, Unblockable guy, Griffin. The rare is pretty bad. I think that I'm just going to take the Simic guy. I really don't like that guild. In fact, I think I might actually take this 2-4. I know it seems kind of unexciting, but this is a pretty quick format, and getting +2/+4 is pretty important. Okay, follow that up with the 4 mana 3/4. We also got a 2/1 for 2 that goes into that same build as that fella, the horseman, and octopus guy. That's nothing. So yeah, it looks like this is basically just 3/4/3 and hope that this 2/1 wheels. I mean, this guy's pretty cool. He makes things happen. Bad rare. This is a pretty bad pack. This is kind of a disaster pack for the first 2 picks we've had. There's really no cards that go with it. There's basically only splash cards, which is fine because I think I kind of want to be in Naya type colors. There's also a Basilica guards. You know, a lot of people really like that, and I don't mind them either. I think that's kind of what I'm going to take here, trying to stick in Naya. Yeah. The mono 5-drop deck is something that I really don't want to do. Oh, there's a foil rare. That's very exciting. Man, is this card a sign that Simic is open? Is this card a sign that Gruul is open? And is this card a sign that Boros is open? That's not a very strong sign that Boros is open. That's a pretty decent sign that Gruul is open, but this card is really good. It also works well with what I have, so that's kind of fun. I like things that work well with the things that you already have, and the Simic deck can beat 5/4s all day. So yeah, let's try the fast thing here. The Basilica guards pick is looking pretty stupid right about now, but it's fine. Well, look, this guy goes with him too, but Dr. Fried Oculus, you know, the fried egg here, is that better than Ivy Lane? I mean, we already have two 4-drops. He evolves him. He keeps the curve going. Yeah, I think sadly here, some people might be disagreeing with this one. I mean, this is a very powerful card, but the Fried Oculus he's fried him up, you know. I realize he's called Frilled Oculus for those yelling at the screen right now. Look at that. That's kind of sad. It's like completely off the colors that we're playing. So sad. Man, I loves me a good Boros deck, but I don't think that's what we're going to do here. I think it's just mono 2-drops all the way. That card, you'll be able to pick up 1,000,000 5-drops early on in packs, and they'll be super powerful. Just got to worry about getting that consistency of the deck going. And sometimes it kind of feels weird to pass cards that are a good value like that. I mean, not to say that that card is even that great a value, the 6/2 for 35 guy or whatever, but yeah, here's just a quick miming slime. It's 2 Boros Guild Gates. couple of key runes I've passed too. Key rune doesn't, again, they just are completely counteracting towards what the direction this deck is going. It's just, it feels like I want to be in the open guild, and Simic seems like it's been the open guild lately, and even though it might be the weakest of all the guilds, it still feels like you can splash off of the side of it. You can splash over to red, and you can splash to black from blue. Like for example here, I mean, I could take this Gruul Charm, or I could take this Shanktail, even. Gruul Charm's a little awkward because it ends up killing a lot of our guys. Maybe it's Prism's a little slow for this deck too. Yeah, I think Gruul Charm is fine. I mean, I've been slowly bringing up my valuation of that card. This is like Totally Lost. Picking up a late Totally Lost is like picking up a late act of treason. You're just, okay, stick it in, whatever, no big deal. That seems like a gift. Card seems too good for that spot. And that's, don't do that. Don't try to be that guy. All these cards are just complete garbage. So, well, while we have a second here, I guess we can look up at our deck what we've got. The Basilica Guards is going to be gone. So, I mean, pack one, I'd say by switching, we ended up in a little bit better spot. I've never seen this card cast. I guess I could be the first one to. It goes good with something. With you figure it out. Oh, that 4/2, there it is. Okay. I'm not sure what that card does, but we'll just toss it in. To the double Bioshift deck. At the end, you kind of just have to make up, you know, plans that aren't real plans. You never know. It's like the 4th string wide receiver or something. You never know when you'll be in that spot where you need 2 Bioshifts. Alright, so we open... Oh, man. It's so sad when you open a card that's in your guild and it's just completely... It's not that it's unplayable, it's just... It's totally wheelable is the problem. So we got Frilled Oculus. Man, that's so sad that we have to pass the destroy target creature thing. It's just not playable off of what we have. That's not playable. What's in the splash color? So yeah, here I think sadly it's just going to be another... It's going to be a Frilled Oculus. Man, that just seems so unexciting, but... Want those 2 drops. Make it happen. So there's a 7-drop that just kind of slaughters everything. And there's the card that I guess I'll have to take. So it looks like Boros, I mean, is open from this direction, but I think it's too late to switch over at this point. Too late to switch over. We have so many cards that have good synergy with one another. I mean, in our realm, but I think, yeah, I mean, 4/4 off of that guy. We have the tempo and back play. I mean, I'm starting to the valuation of this deck for me is starting to go down a little bit. Man, look at that late Soul Ransom. People just don't respect this card. I mean, I don't know if they've read it, but it literally says you control enchanted creature right on it. And then there's a bunch of tons of other text, and it's all just good for the person that cast it. Like, none of that text is bad stuff, so you don't even really need to worry about it. If they fire that off, you're probably going to be in a better spot. So I'm slamming Soul Ransom there. And look at that. Look at this Devour Flesh. Like, that is a pretty late Devour Flesh. I mean, what is that, 3rd pick? Means no one within the 3 picks of us is really going to be playing black, probably. I don't know if I overvalue that card too, but it just still feels like getting these tricks to go off is pretty important. And we might be able to make this like Dimir shell work. The only trouble is we have a zillion of these guys, and it looks like we might end up with another one here. Maybe this is just a guild gate. This is kind of turning into a bit of a train wreck, but yeah, this is difficult. I mean, I think it's between these two. This card just seems like not really the direction we can be in yet. And I think I'm just going to take a 3rd 2/4. I've been really impressed by that guy in this little format we got here. This is a sad Sage's Rodin is in deck. It's not really the type of deck he likes. So this is either... Well, there's no reason to splash white. I don't know how lost I want their stuff to be. I might want to ramp. I mean, ramp and get the red splash off of the ramp seems nice. Yeah. It's kind of a weird pick. I like that. Guy fits very sneakily into the deck. Okay, there's my expected, unexpected results. And then here is Corpse Blockade, which is kind of more in line with this new strategy. Plus, I love the way Corpse Blockade and Soul Ransom work. This is kind of the deck that's past you deck. Alright, there's the counter spell to make that deck work in case I want that. And then here's this Extorter that I hate. So there's like 2 decks brewing here into the final pack. And it'll be easy to splash in both directions. Easier to splash, obviously, if there's green, because should be able to pick up some fixing here in the last pack. But it's still kind of uncertain exactly what direction we're going in. Needs Simic, Dimir, a little Gruul. I mean, even potentially into this. If we're still pretty wide open here. Just not in white. Everything but white. Kind of wrapping around. Waiting for this pick here, this next. So, at this point, I don't think it's. I don't think you're really feeling too good in this position. This is what a train wreck looks like. You're gonna be able to get enough playables more or less because you could splash. You could lop this Gruul Charm and this Ruination Worm out and splash it. And okay, so 4/4 flying for 4 is fine, and then. Again, there's just a whole mess of text on this guy, and we'll just let our opponent read that text. I'm sure it's good for us, though, because it's a mythic rare, so the text is always good for you. Hopefully this is just going to be like a very standard Dimir deck with a little green splash. Wow, look at that. Gruul Rage Beast. I mean, that card is just... Isn't this card bonkers? Isn't this just... 7 mana, destroy their board? Man. Okay, but can I take it? I don't think so. I don't have any fixing, and I'm stuck in Dimir now. Wars Up Guildgate's like one of the only Guildgates I don't want. One of the, 2 Guildgates I don't want. Boros Charm's one of the charms I don't want. This guy's just like the same as this guy. He's like the same problem. This is really a very problematic pick for my deck. I mean, I hate to just take Slaughterhorn here. It's just like the saddest day that I can't be in Gruul right now, but I mean, yeah. It's very sad. I guess I have to take Slaughterhorn. Man, oh man, look at this. This is a nightmare. I don't really like rapid hybridization in this deck. That's not really what I want to be doing. I mean, maybe I could have just gone for Gruul here because it looks like it's really wide open. I don't think so. I think I have to just try to pit fight my way out of this mess. Go into the murderous pits. Yep, double pits. Man, look at that disaster for me. That's okay. I don't think that I really want that still, but I don't know. Double Corpse Blockade's pretty bad. There's not really anything else in the pack I can take, so yeah, gotta take the Prism now. I have about 35 colors and I'm still not even really figured out which ones. Oh, that makes that hurt that I didn't take it. Well, now I gotta take it because I can splash for. Yeah, that's the correct key rune. Get the Boros key rune out of there. Now that I got that Guildgate. This is turning into be quite the train wreck deck. At least everything does value. The old Duskmantle Seer Scrab Clan Charger combo. That's a classic. Excuse me. Enjoying some Coca-Cola there. Yeah, this is what pops up when you donk out of previous tournaments. Yeah, like later on when someone wins the tournament, it just gives you, hey, here's this, avatar of no value we give you 35 or 40 times when you play in these release events. And what would be nice is if they just had multiple avatars they were giving out. I mean, it's just a picture, you know? It's not even... whatever. Oh, look at that, a late Aetherize. Aetherize just can win you the game sometimes. It's like... sometimes it can be the equivalent of like triple time walk if they are stuck on, you know, 4 lands, but they're just playing their spells every turn. I don't think I really need to explain why Aetherize is a good spell, but good players will learn how to play around Aetherize. I think was really the subplot to all that. Look at that. This is I think if there's ever been a Verdant Haven deck, this is probably so this is, I mean, it looks like it's a 4-color monstrosity here. Nothing like making their land swamps. That was actually cast against me one time in my life in a hilarious game. Yeah, this is the time that people start taking the lands to force silly people to play these cards that don't actually work. Okay, so I don't really know if I want to do the old Gruul thing. Actually, it looks like I might have a little bit more consistency here, just playing to my strengths. But I definitely want to get some creatures into this thing. Probably even want to play something like that. It's like the Basilica Guards pick was like the biggest, one of the largest scraps. Alright, so let's... card has been pretty unexciting. Rogue, that, Prism, Keyroom. I mean, so Guildgate gives us the opportunity to play the Ground Assault and even the Gruul Charm. We do have, how many flyers? Just 2 flyers, so it'd be pretty easy to play around killing our own flyers. This. Snapjaw actually does go good in this deck. So let's get this by CMC. That's converted mana cost. It's Latin for converted mana cost. The Verdant Haven down here, Aetherize is not a creature. These are all creatures. It doesn't count as a creature, but you know what's going down there. It's the old, you know, 1, 2, 3, 3 2-drop deck. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, but I have double pit fight, so that actually cleans it up a little bit. Yeah, I think we need that. Absolutely need that key rune. And then it's like now you're just looking to see if you can close off the gate here. Look at this. So it's might be able to just splash for this Ground Assault for free. That seems better than that. Oh, Devour Flesh. I forgot about that. And the Corpse Blockade. Yeah, I don't think I really even want to put in. Yeah, I don't think I want to put in red here. I think I'd rather just go poppity doppity and that goes down there. That goes down there. I mean, 13 creatures. You pit fight some people away. You trick them around. You get them with the 4/4. You finish them with that. You take their guy. You bounce their stuff. You maybe counter them. It's a little problematic that Pit Fight and Devour Flash are the only real removal here. I mean, if we start seeing a real target, I think we might want to be bringing in Ground Assault, Gruul Charm. If you're like a seasoned Gruul player, you're probably watching this pulling your head out of your shoulders, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Totally Lost seems totally bad. Although maybe it's Totally Lost is totally better than one of those guys. So just a little bit more board control. Give this guy a little bit more time. Knock him back. Yeah, that's totally cool. Did this Disciple make it down? Yeah, the Disciple should be in too. I mean, we're real light on 2-drops. That means something else has to go. Psychic Strike. No. That's just so awkward and weird. And if you're playing a 3-color deck, having those 2-color cards that like are so easy to play around. I mean, you already have to be ahead for that to really fire off and be that effective. Yeah, okay. This looks like it's... a nice little main deck here. I will pause and start it during round 1. Okay, I realize right when I did that I did not I did not put the mana base in, which is actually the fun part here. All right, let's look at the blue spells. There's definitely more mathematical ways to do this, but I think what you can kind of do is look at how many cards just involve that mana color and want that color. Right, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 out of the 23. And you can just take a little percentage of that. So all right, we can line these up. Let's look at black. One, two. Oh, it's not that many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then green. Quite a few. In fact, that's just a green spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this is like a very green blue intensive. No red. Like that with 3. I mean, I do have the Verdant Haven, and most of this stuff you're going to want late game. Prophetic Prism allows me to flip into this, and you really just want. This isn't really a black spell. That's more double blue or blue black. So I don't really want double black anything, obviously. In fact, nicely, but my mana base it actually will be somewhat reflective of the cards that I want to be casting. But I don't think I want to put more than 3 swamps into this train wreck. Yeah, let's just go 3 swamps. That seems fun. Sometimes it's good to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, it looks like everyone is in and ready to go, and we will just launch directly into round 1 and get rid of the card window. Recent changes to Phantom Sealed Cues. Don't play the Phantom Sealed Cues. Those things are ridiculous. Most of the tournaments are fairly ridiculous. The 8/4s, good value though if you win. Or if you mulligan positively here. So that's an easy mulligan. Here's a good hand. I assume we'll be able to cast some stuff. Hopefully we're not up against Boros. Okay, there's the Boros Guildgate. Oh, lordy lord. Okay, we got the old Island Go. Best play in Magic. He planes and he plays Sunhome Guildmage. Okay, sure. So we'll get him one day. One day we will knock him out. Totally lost is totally bad there, but may one day be good if we can ever turn this game around. I think next turn we're probably just going to have to key ruin, considering it's the only play we have. So we're hoping that he pumps. No, this means he has a 3-drop. Probably the 2/3. The 2/3. Oh, no, the same key rune I'm going to be casting. So he's representing 4 colors of mana as well, but he has at least cards out. So this will be cute. He'll like that. We both kind of awkwardly played our key rune. Now the trouble is he can untap and start making soldiers. If he's smart here, he'll just take the value that he has on the board, I think. Which I think that's what he'll do. Yeah, definitely. Because he's main phasing it. First main phasing it. Yep, make the creature with haste. Swing in with your 2 dudes. So he's going to end up getting 2 guys out of this thing. It looks like not. Maybe just the 1 guy. Hopefully he'll cast a creature next turn and not make another free dude from it, because he won't be able to attack after I play this guy. I'm trying to kind of look ahead a little bit when you're way behind. Look ahead to when you're in a good spot. Alright, like we have, well, actually, wait a second. Can we, I guess I could animate the key rune and then pit fight. That seems better, right? So let's animate the key rune, attack with the key rune, get in 2 damage. That seems pretty cool. And then we'll pit fight our key rune with this stupid guild mage. Glad I found that little play. That would have been stupid to have just played the scrub clan there, I think, because now we prevent him from getting his... I mean, just being able to remove Boros' creatures is usually fairly good. So now he can get in for 3 if he wants... Oh no, because he can't activate the key rune. He's just using that as a ramp thing. That probably means he's got the Primordial Lumen. He probably was one of the people that we ended up passing a lot of good white here in this draft too. Okay, so he's got that guy, and he's going to be getting in for 3 damage. So here, all of a sudden, Soul Ransom looks pretty good. Not that control magic is ever not good. Okay, so now it's the classic Cloudfin Raptor, evolve the Cloudfin Raptor thing that usually occurs. And then it's wait around. There's no F6ing. Maybe he thinks that produces mana and he plays around Spell Rupture. You never know. Oh, this is the moment when they think. This has been going pretty quick though, so he just attacks with that guy. Yeah, that is a good attack. Yeah, hopefully he plays a big dumb dude, I guess, or maybe nothing. Huh. Seems good. Since this guy holds his whole team back, I think it makes sense just to swing in here. Giving up 2 damage, which is always kind of scary, but... I guess I could have animated there too, and attacked with the animated key rune. Yeah, it probably was a miss to animate. Yeah, definitely. I mean, he kind of has to play around some other things now, but the value that adds doesn't really add up to the missed animate cost. And I could have not swung too. Yeah, and preserve the life, but again, I need to be playing with getting his life total to 0 as like my main goal here. Sorry, the heat just turned on and the heat blows fairly loud into here. Okay, so I think this is, can I animate? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I can animate and play Totally Lost. That seems like the play. Yeah, if he's got Aether Eyes, I guess he's got Aether Eyes, but gotta start getting some damage in on him. Can't just be... Plus, if he's got like a silly trick or something, we can, if he blocks with the soldier and then makes him bigger or something, we can just blink the soldier out of here. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. In fact, when people cast spells like that, you're usually fairly happy, because like that just means he's just in a very bad spot. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. I can have his draw step occur and he'll end up not getting in for the damage with him. And we'll have 1,000,000 damage coming again on the next turn. We're just pretty far ahead right now, but he's drawn mostly lands, so, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells, and one of them's just a land right now. Yeah, this is usually where opponents on Moto will start, you know, surfing the internet and chatting on Facebook and just dicking around because they're losing and they want to get their money's worth out of these 8/4s, and I guess just, well, sometimes it's what's called thinking, which is like thought processes occur, but I'm not exactly sure if this is that time. So let's see what goes on here with his attack. He's going to attack with both. What I'm going to do is see if we can get him to play a Blood Rush spell right there, but nah, he doesn't want to. And we'll Blink Blanc. Totally make him lost dog. +3/+3 and double strike just can kill you out of nowhere. Like, it would just kill me there. So, but it's not like you wouldn't be dead to it anyway. So can't really like play around those horrible spells. Yeah, the trouble for him is even if he has like a 7/6 now, he's still fairly behind. You know, because it's just, I'm going to be getting in for 4, and then I can block, and then 4 more, and then I can block again, and yeah, it seems like he's just going to have a 7/6 here. He might have the fight guy that I passed. Oh boy. Yeah, Clan Defiance for 7. So I'm what's called dead to Clan Defiance. Not really a way to beat Clan Defiance. If they have that, you're pretty much just dead. But there is counter it, so I think that's going to be the way to go. Yeah. I don't think we really need him to be lost anywhere. We'll do that. Nope, no reason to mulligan this. Again, we have plenty of plays. Hopefully we'll get this Oculus going before he does anything. F6. Wait around. Play Dr. Ock. The fried egg. He's a small man. So, at least it gets around mugging. Ooh, he plays Guild Mage. Yeah, sure. So next, the turn after this, we'll be able to pump this and trade that off. Or possibly, let's go ahead and get some damage first from Rock. 1. Relevant. And we'll get, people say this card's too slow, I've heard, but I found it to be very heartwarming and somewhat speedy even. You need 2, it's like a key rune that gains you 2 life, right? Kind of. It was like his key rune last game. Alrighty, get in for 2. So, murder investigation on the 2/1 armor transport. Oh my god. I don't quite know what to say about that. Drinking some sody pop. Trying Again, 70 pop. Just don't understand how these two cards ever met. I mean, how are they? You can't have a murder investigation of a murdered armored transport. I mean, it's just a car. It's just, it doesn't even make sense from a flavor perspective, really.